Crossdressing is a deeply personal journey that many individuals embark on at different stages of their lives. This journey, often marked by various phases, reflects the evolving understanding of one's identity and the expression of gender. In this video, we'll explore the different phases of crossdressing, from the initial realization to potentially embracing it as a full-time identity or retiring from it altogether. Each phase is unique, and not everyone will experience these stages in the same order or intensity. However, by understanding these phases, we can better appreciate the complexities of crossdressing and the personal growth it fosters. Phase number 1, the initial realization. The journey of crossdressing often begins with an initial realization, a moment when an individual becomes aware of their interest in dressing in clothing traditionally associated with the opposite gender. This realization can happen at any age, whether in childhood, adolescence, or adulthood. For some, it might start with a fascination with a particular item of clothing, such as a dress, a pair of shoes, or even makeup. For others, it may be an inexplicable urge to explore an aspect of their identity that doesn't align with societal expectations. This phase is often accompanied by a mix of excitement and confusion. The excitement stems from the discovery of something new and potentially liberating, while the confusion arises from the societal norms that dictate what is acceptable for each gender. Many individuals might question why they feel drawn to crossdressing and whether these feelings are normal. It's important to acknowledge that these feelings are valid and that the initial realization is a crucial step in understanding one's identity. Phase number 2. Secretly borrowing clothes. After the initial realization, many individuals enter a phase where they begin to experiment with crossdressing in secret. This phase often involves borrowing clothes from family members or friends, trying them on in private, and experiencing a mix of thrill and fear. The thrill comes from the act of expressing oneself in a way that feels authentic, while the fear is rooted in the possibility of being caught and the potential consequences that might follow. Secretly borrowing clothes is a common experience, particularly during adolescence, when privacy is limited, and societal expectations are more rigid. This phase is marked by the need for secrecy, as individuals may not yet be ready to share this aspect of themselves with others. The act of crossdressing in secret can be both exhilarating and stressful, as it involves navigating the risks of discovery while exploring a burgeoning identity. Phase number 3, exploring styles and fashion. As individuals become more comfortable with the idea of crossdressing, they often move into a phase of exploring different styles and fashion choices. This phase is characterized by experimentation and self-expression, as crossdressers begin to develop their unique sense of style. This exploration might include trying on different types of clothing, experimenting with makeup, and even adopting new mannerisms or ways of speaking. The exploration of styles and fashion is not just about finding the right look. It's also about discovering what makes one feel most comfortable and authentic. This phase is an essential part of the journey, as it allows individuals to experiment with different aspects of their identity and find a style that truly resonates with them. Phase number 4, the denial phase. The denial phase is a stage that many crossdressers experience, often due to societal pressures or internalized stigma. In this phase, individuals may struggle to accept their interest in crossdressing and may even attempt to suppress or deny it altogether. This phase can be emotionally challenging, as it involves a conflict between one's desires and the fear of judgment or rejection. It's important to recognize that the denial phase is a natural part of the journey for many crossdressers. The pressure to conform to societal norms and expectations can be immense, and it's not uncommon for individuals to question their desires and identity. However, it's also essential to understand that denial is not a sustainable long-term solution. Suppressing one's identity can lead to significant emotional distress, and the desire to crossdress often resurfaces, sometimes with even greater intensity. Phase number 5, the self-acceptance phase. The self-acceptance phase marks a turning point in the crossdressing journey. In this phase, individuals begin to embrace their identity and acknowledge that crossdressing is a valid and important part of who they are. This phase is characterized by a shift in mindset, where crossdressers move from viewing their desires as something to be hidden or ashamed of, to something to be celebrated and integrated into their lives. The positive impact of self-acceptance on mental health and well-being cannot be overstated. When individuals accept themselves for who they are, they experience a sense of relief and freedom that comes from no longer hiding or suppressing their true selves. This phase is empowering, as it allows crossdressers to embrace their identity with confidence and pride. Phase number 6. Coming out in public. For many crossdressers, the decision to go out in public while dressed as the opposite gender is a significant milestone in their journey. This phase, often referred to as coming out in public, is marked by a mixture of fear, excitement, and anticipation. The prospect of being seen and accepted by others is both exhilarating and daunting, as it involves stepping outside of one's comfort zone and confronting societal norms head-on. The first time going out in public while crossdressing can be a nerve-wracking experience. Concerns about passing, being recognized, or facing negative reactions from others can create significant anxiety. However, many crossdressers find that once they take that first step, the experience is liberating and empowering. The act of presenting oneself authentically in public can boost confidence and reinforce the sense of self-acceptance gained in the previous phase. It's important to approach this phase with careful planning and consideration. Choosing safe and supportive environments, such as LGBTQ+ friendly spaces or events, can make the experience more positive and less stressful. Additionally, going out with friends or in a group can provide a sense of security and camaraderie. Phase number 7. Becoming a pro crossdresser. As crossdressers become more experienced and confident in their identity, some may enter a phase where they develop a high level of skill and expertise in crossdressing. This phase, often referred to as becoming a pro crossdresser, involves mastering the art of makeup, fashion, and presentation. It may also include participation in events, performances, or online communities where crossdressing is celebrated and showcased. For those who reach this phase, crossdressing becomes more than just a hobby or occasional activity. It becomes a passion and a source of pride. The sense of accomplishment that comes from mastering the art of crossdressing can be immensely rewarding, and many pro crossdressers find joy in sharing their knowledge and experiences with others. Phase number 8. Retiring or full-time crossdressing. The final phase of the crossdressing journey is one that not everyone will reach, and it can take two very different paths: retiring from crossdressing or embracing it as a full-time identity. This phase is marked by a deep sense of self-awareness and a clear understanding of one's desires and identity. For some, the decision to retire from crossdressing may come after many years of exploration and self-discovery. This decision may be influenced by changes in life circumstances, such as marriage, career, or aging. Retiring from crossdressing does not necessarily mean rejecting one's identity. Rather, it may be a personal choice to move on from that chapter of life. Those who retire may still retain fond memories of their crossdressing experiences and may continue to support others in the community. The journey is unique to each individual, and what matters most is finding what feels authentic and true to oneself. Whether you are just beginning to explore crossdressing or have been on this journey for many years, embrace your identity, celebrate your uniqueness, and continue to evolve in a way that brings you joy and fulfillment. Finally, we would like to express our gratitude for watching till the end. We hope you found the video valuable and informative. If so, please show your appreciation by hitting the like button and leaving us a comment below. We are eager to hear from you. In the end, we have a humble request to you. We are trying hard to keep you enlightened and empowered by creating awesome videos like this. Please support us by joining our membership program. The link is in the description. Your little contribution will inspire us to make more awesome content for you like this. The next video will be published tomorrow, so don't miss it. Till then, take care. More wisdom, more solutions, better life.